Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about contracts and hard ops. I'll be going over the contractors, the contracts, and their benefits. By completing a contract, you receive a crate, and when you open that crate you get a chance of getting a certain item. Items that can be obtained in the boxes are the CR, XP, and weapon task boosters, camouflages for your weapon, attachments, and CR points. Depending on the contract rarity, the items will be different. The rarity of the contracts and crates go from common, uncommon, rare, and legendary. Taking their rarity into account, their time completion period increases, with the common having the least of time to complete, while rare and legendary have the most time. Common crates and uncommon crates give common and uncommon boosters, camouflages, attachments, and CR points, but there is of course a slight chance of getting a higher rarity item. Rare and legendary contracts give rare and legendary boosters, camouflages, attachments, and CR points. One thing I want to mention is that if you complete a contract, you must wait for the match to finish. If you don't wait for the match to finish, you'll get an error 404, that is if you leave the match as you complete a contract, and the contract will bug, making you fail it even though you don't know it. If you restart a game, you will see that the contract failed or simply did not complete, so you have to do it all over again. To prevent this, just simply finish the match, then accept them in the main menu game. Now let's see who gives us these contracts. First contractor we meet is the Instructor. As his name suggests, he is here to help us out with the game, and that's exactly what he does. His contracts have no rarity and no time limit, unlike the other contracts. This means that you are not time limited and that you will receive no penalty points if you refuse to do their contracts. Once a contract is completed, you will receive a class-specific crate. When it's opened, you will receive a piece of camouflage for the class you finished the contract with. This means, to simplify, if you finish a recon-specific contract, you receive a recon crate and you receive a piece of recon camouflage, whether that be Bear or USEC. The rest of the contractors are Keep Arms, TIS, and Rustack Dynamics. These contractors also give class-specific contracts which vary in rarity. Once you finish the contract, you receive a crate. The crate contains a certain amount of XP for your level and your class level and reputation points. The crates you receive will give you one of the items we mentioned before. XP is used to speed up your player level and your class level. The reputation is used to level up the contractors themselves. Once a contractor levels up, you start gaining more loyalty, receiving better and harder contracts. With certain contractors level, you unlock class-specific weapons. For example, Level 3 Keep Arms unlocks the AK-74 for Assault, Level 3 TIS unlocks the CATS for Recon, Level 3 Rustack unlocks the QBU-88 for Sniper. These are just some examples of how contractor weapon unlocking works. Now, some contracts don't give accurate description. For example, as Recon, do 100 bleed damage. There are many ways to inflict bleed damage, some are slow and some are quick. The Recon class has special bullets which are unlocked with the second and third attack skill which inflicts bleed damage. The Recon class also has grenades which will also do bleed damage when they explode near an enemy. And of course the drone, that is when it's max upgraded with all of the skills maxed, has a grenade launcher mounted on. A bit more confusing contract is to do certain actions with trophy or special weapons. Doing certain amount of kills or on certain class with a trophy weapon. What does that mean? What is a trophy weapon? Trophy weapon is actually an enemy picked up weapon. Once you kill an enemy or your teammate does so, they drop their weapon. You pick it up and do what the task tells you to. The contract will not work if you pick up guns from teammates. Only guns that are dropped from their fallen enemies will do the trick. Special weapons are weapons unlocked by classes which have certain skills. For now, only Demolition and Sniper have special weapons. Demolition has the Saiga FA and the grenade launcher, while the Sniper has the MP5 SDX and the Viclop. Once you buy and equip the special weapon, which will count as your third weapon, you will then be able to complete the contract. Here are some tips for completing explosive contracts. If you need mine, grenade, EMP, thermal or thermal armor damage, best way to complete them is on Deathmatch or Tactical Conquest. Here you can predict the way the enemies are going and you can close off areas for them, making them push you or going through a trap. Limp and bleed damage contracts. Trauma contracts are the easiest. Hard Ops has a certain health system where you either break something, or you bleed, or you burn in fire. When you get shot in your arms or legs by a certain bullet tap, you will either bleed or get broken limbs. Traumatization is basically breaking enemy bones with the specific bullet. Simply aim for the limbs, play like a Scav from Tarkov, take a 1-3-3 and go for the legs. Bleed damage is a strange one. I myself am not sure how this works, because I failed 2 rare tasks for bleed damage. Basically, as a recon has the best ammo for the bleed damage, and the best weapon for that is the Scorpion or the UMP5, which have the most bleed damage. With each bullet, the enemy will bleed. Dragon Tooth Mine contract for the assault is easy, as well as you can use your brain. This can be completed in any match and any map. Just drop them in front of the enemy spawn or near the point. Simple enough. But be careful, your allies and you yourself can be damaged by these mines. That will be the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed and that this video gave you some clearance and helps you out with completing your contracts. If you have any issues, questions, or advices, make sure to comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.